didn't do that on purpose, but I just thought about that.
Oh, gosh.
Come on, take my.
How does that
Come on. Okay, this.
Come on, show me that.
Okay.
A little bit to the right.
Oh, really? You doing that? You're really doing that? Okay. Did you take a few? Thank you. I can't believe, like, even when I grew up, and I was like, oh, she's got so much talent, you know, like fashion models, like she poses for the camera. I think the talent lies in the patience for waiting for the damn picture to be taken. All right, so for some of you who've come here before, my costume may have been a little too subtle, but yes, I am one of the attendees from the Golden Globes. It looks like I really don't even care what award it is, because it's like, ooh, I got my little statue and my black dress and everything. Okay, so hopefully this sets the tone for what I'm about to read. And no, I'm not Oprah. As Trump was elected, as soon as Trump was elected, the resistance began. Trump supporters called us by many names, including snowflakes. Throughout 2017, the snowflakes grew in number and energy, creating a blizzard. One of the most powerful storms, the Me Too movement. The spotlight has now been shined on the open secret incubation of sexual predators across workplace environments, coddled from legal and professional consequences because they were high performers. These powerful men indulged in flexing illegal powers since they made money for their corporate pimps who protected them. Yet, I'd love it if, just for once, one of these powerful men, an open secret sexual assaulter, would be as explicitly honest as he was when he was explicitly trolling for his victims and confess, here's my best male voice, well, in the past, when I'd flash my penis, talk dirty, grope someone, or act out any other of my deviant sexual machinations at the workplace, I was never blamed for my own actions. My career never suffered because my victims were always blamed, never quite believed, and their careers were either diminished or ended as a result of my behavior. So I thought that occasionally paying for their silence and departure, although it wasn't an admission of guilt on my part, was just the cost of doing business. And then something changed. I've heard that the election of our current president triggered it. Whatever the case, from one day to the next, I was held accountable for my own actions beyond paid hush money. Suddenly, the same media and industry institutions that put me at the pinnacle of my field and looked the other way as I broke laws lesser men would have been imprisoned for, or at the very least fired, is now punishing me. I was untouchable, so to speak, but now I've lost my job. My career has imploded. Okay, of course, I'm not holding my breath for such a great revealing confession. They're probably still swirling around thoughts about how the empires they've built are collapsing, but really, every industry that these fallen titans have thrived in still exists. How humbling it must be for them to see their pillars, their solid connections to fame, fortune, and power destroyed, and the industry itself continue to thrive. New pillars created to strengthen the ever-changing cultural standards, absorbing the shock of a new generation of change makers. Once the initial shock of the beginning of the end for these crumbled pillars settle, the long-lasting consequence of their wrongdoing lie not in how the collective battle of #MeToo waged against them, but how swiftly they were replaced. Reeling from the disillusion of their inflated self-worth, they've been tossed into a sexual predator tar pit, and the vacuum created in their absence being rapidly filled. Nature abhors a vacuum. Human nature roots for the underdog. 2018 is the year of the dog. Time's up.